everyone, today I'll be reviewing this new animated limited series dropped on Netflix. It's called Maya and the Three, and it is starring Joey Saldana, Luna Diago, George Guitariz, and this show is also created by George Guitariz. When I saw this new show dropped on Netflix and it is called Maya and the Three, I was like, what? Why the show's name is so similar to Disney's Raya and the Last Dragon. I really thought this show will be exactly like that show. While this show's, it's not like that, but definitely felt story quite similar to that. Although this story is here is like, I really like this show a lot. This show was really very inspiring, entertaining, but it's not as funny as like some Disney show, or should I say as I want it to be. Like first 3 episodes for this show, I felt like it was like quite, like all the drama between all this character, I felt like it went very dragged, and all the dialogue, they're not always great. Some of this dialogue, I don't think it's for kids appropriate, especially the way Maya was talking to her mom. I was like, oh, this show felt more like a teen drama where no comedy at all. It was like just too serious. And this Maya's character, she wants to go to the war, fight a war. Like she doesn't want to be princess. Like it dragged for 2 episodes. However, from the 3rd episode, once we learned that like she will be going out to find 3 more warriors to fight the war with her, this show dramatically, I must say, became very interesting. Especially these 3 warriors in the show, they were quite interesting, and how she find them were interesting. At first, Maya, she actually didn't know how to approach people, how to ask for help, how she gradually learned to get help from all these people, all these tribe people, I guess I should say, was quite interesting. Story-wise, this show is definitely very inspiring, interesting, engaging, definitely. However, the animation point of view, although this show's animation, when I first saw it, I was like, whoa, the show's animation is absolutely amazing. However, the color palette for this show, I felt like it was quite dark, honestly. Some of the characters, they looked quite similar to each other. And some of the character in this show, the way they looked, I was like, they looked really bad. Some of these people are so giant, and some of them are nose are so giant. Like, whoa, what does that mean? Are they not real people? Why they look like that? Can you explain to me? That is my huge complaint with this show. Some of these people didn't look right. Especially the way they made them look. Like, why it's so hard to make good looking animation people, especially people of color? You cannot make it? Why they look like that? Can you explain to me? That means their story, as I was saying, voice work is truly very amazing. Music is also very good. Yes, it does remind you of Disney stuff. This show is heavily inspired from that. You can see it when you watch it. Although the story told here is definitely very interesting. I did like Amaya and all the 3 warrior. I really like when they first introduced this warrior. I guess what was his name? I think his name was Roku or something. He was like, he was trying to do some magic. He's actually not good at magic, but he was trying to create magic, but he couldn't. Maya, like at the first episode, how you learn about Maya is actually adopted. That was interesting. Especially like when she goes to find this warrior, they were all interesting. Especially what is that? Is it Widow Queen? She was really the Jazzy Bits, I think Stephanie Bits, isn't she's in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I could recognize her voice. She did really good job in this show. Overall, I must say this show was like very good, honestly, especially when I think about like it's a Netflix animated show. And especially casting is so good. They did say really such an amazing job, especially Joey Saldana. Although her character, Maya, at first she started out very strong, but as the show progresses, she became a little bit like, I would say a little bit clumsy, I would say. She wasn't perfect. Nobody should be perfect. I thought she was very interesting. Overall, I thought it was although the show had a rough start, like a couple of episodes wasn't that good, I would say, as we like go to the next phase of her story, finding all this warrior. This show became really interesting, and how it ended, it is predictable. You want the show to end like that, so I don't mind it. Overall, I thought this show was really good. I had a good time watching it. Let me know in the comment what do you think about this show, and if you enjoyed my review, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to check out my other review, and please take care.